Hello, my name is Joseph Fiala with the Light Clinic, and today we're going to be doing a simple yoga flow for general health and well-being. Now we'll start in our simple seat, whatever a comfortable seat is for you. Bringing our focus to just becoming centered right here, right now, in this present moment. Resting your eyes or lowering your gaze. And finding your breath. And just paying attention to the simple rising and falling of your lower belly. And using this as a cue to switch our focus to our internal landscape. When you close your eyes, the light goes inside. Instead of projecting out into the world and searching, we're looking inside and listening. Just observing the breath. We'll set our intention today to be one with our breath and to feel our breath as we're moving in whichever ways we move. Always keep one eye on your internal body, on what's happening inside. On a gentle, peaceful breath. Relaxing throughout the body, all the joints, as if we're opening all the gates. And when we open all the little gates of the body, everything relaxes, everything flows. And eventually the waters settle. And you feel just a nice, peaceful hum or vibration moving throughout your energetic body. So picking up on that breath again, we're going to follow the pathway of this breath, starting at the nostrils as it enters and moves its way up to that third eye area. And then from there it's going to gently hook down through the sinus cavities and come down through the throat, entering down into the chest. And we're going to follow this breath all the way down, not just filling the lungs, but following down the length of the spine, all the way into the lower belly, behind the belly button, filling up the lower abdomen, gently expanding like a balloon, the whole pelvic bowl. With your seat against the earth beneath you, feeling every breath through this hook, this gentle cane coming up the nose, third eye, hooking down, massaging the length of the spine, filling up the lower belly, and then leaving through that same pathway, just gently grazing over the spine. Bringing a gentle, simple internal massage that reverberates through the whole body. And you can always come back to this breath throughout our practice today or throughout your work day or your day at home, anytime trying to fall asleep and trying to stay invigorated. It doesn't matter. This is a centering breath that'll help you in whatever you're trying to do. helping you to be the best you can be, which is the most present you that you can be. So making it our intention to keep one eye on this breath as we start to move our physical body. Going to move into some warm-ups. Still breathing, expanding into that lower belly. I'd like you to come to all fours here. We're going to gently press back into a wide-legged child's pose, allowing our belly to fall in between our knees, and just gently expanding, lengthening through the spine, and allowing our upper body to come to rest. If it's comfortable, you could have a pillow or your hands in front of you, or you can just let your forehead rest upon the ground. We'll take a few breaths here. And with each breath, feeling the expansion through our spine, through our pelvic bowl, through the hips. And as you breathe, gently breathing in through the nose and breathing out from the back of your throat. Almost as if you're breathing fire, but with your mouth closed. You want to be able to hear this breath so that you know you're breathing. It sounds like the ocean gently massaging the nervous system. Let's walk our hands to the left. Place the right hand over the left. And getting a little bit of a twist here, opening up the right side body. Staying long through the spine. And breathe. And walking our hands over to the right. This time the left hand will come on top. Resting the head. Opening up the left side body. Breathe. And walking the hands back center. And we'll be coming back up to a balanced four-corner posture. Both hands on the ground and the knees. Try to center your weight between the palms and the knees. Back mostly straight. We're going to go into a bird dog posture here. So at the same time, we're going to lengthen our right leg back. And we're going to straighten our left hand forward. Stretching the heel of the right foot back behind us. Trying to keep our hips level to the ground beneath us. And take a couple deep breaths here. As you breathe in, you feel the expansion, the pressure that's being created inside the body. Feeling like a balloon. And then as you breathe out, everything relaxes. Breathe in and expand. Breathe out and relax. Good. Placing them back down. Switching sides. Right hand will come out. Left foot will go back. Stretching that heel back. hips square to the ground beneath you, pointing the crown of the head forward. And breathe. Good, gently coming back. Great, and from here we're going to do a couple gentle rolls, pushing back towards a child's pose, but rolling around and up over the wrists, stretching out the wrists, the forearms, the shoulders, the whole body, sitting back, rolling forward, making circles above the mat, and prepping our spine for the work we'll be doing. When you get to the front of the mat, let's switch directions. Rolling back. And find your breath. Should still be feeling your breath gently moving through your torso to your lower belly. Get to the front of the mat. Good. We're going to put our toes underneath of us and gently press back towards the heels. Coming into a down dog position. And taking a couple breaths here. Good. Looking up at between the palms, gently walking the feet forward. And rolling up, one vertebrae at a time. Rolling up. Until you come to the neck and shoulders, which roll over and drop down the back as if your shoulder blades are stretching down towards your heels. Feeling nice and open through the chest. Head top reaching up to the sky. Good. And move into our sun salutations. Let's step to the top of your mat. Palms together at chest center. Move your feet towards each other. Whatever's comfortable, they don't have to touch. But if you want the toes to touch, at least the heels can be out. But just towards each other, a narrow stance here. Hands at heart center. I'm going to inhale, coming up. Looking up at the palms. Exhale, back to heart center. It's like that. Again, inhale, coming up. Exhale, heart center. Still open through the chest and shoulders. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, heart center. Good. This time, as we inhale, coming up, inhale. We exhale, coming down through our heart center, bending from the hips, hinging from the hips, through the heart center, as we fold forward from the hips and gently reach down towards our feet or towards the mat, wherever is comfortable. If you're not getting that far to start, then you can always just come wherever your hands lie. On the shins are good, or you can always get a block and have a block here too. So as we're warming up, we don't want to put too much strain on the back of our body. So feel free to have a little bend in your knees. Take a little bit of the pressure off there. And just take a couple breaths here. Getting used to moving our blood flow a little differently. Bringing our head down. Getting used to opening up the back of our body. And you can move a little bit back and forth. Shift your weight gently. Come to the front of your foot or the back of your foot. And just finding ways to open up those hamstrings, the glutes, the low back, that whole back body. Good. Now we're going to inhale and come halfway up. So it's like a table back, trying to make an L, sticking out the crown of the head forward, reaching up from the heels to the top of the hips towards the ceiling, and then out from the top of the hips towards the wall. So a two-folded focus here. This is on your inhale, and then exhale and fold back down. And if it's comfortable, you can allow your head to drop, but you have to be careful with these folds. You want to keep a very straight back as you come down. So we don't want to just get down farther by curving. That's not the proper way to do it. It'll take too much pressure on your low back. So the way that you get down is by having a straight back, lengthening, hinging down, straight back all the way. And then if you just keep the straight back, that feels great. Wherever you go with a straight back is perfect. If you feel comfortable at some point, like you've gotten down far enough and your back still feels good and you want to try it, then you can put your head down and allow your back to curve a little. But you're still staying straight in your low back. A little bit of an arch in the low back. Good. Reverse swan dive. Inhale, palms come up. Exhale, chest center. Good. Now let's put this together, and we're going to move into our first set of planks as well. Inhaling up. Exhale through heart center, all the way down. Good. We're going to step back, lower our body, inhale up. Good. Exhale back to down dog. We're going to break that down just a little bit more. Look between the palms, bend the knees. Inhale as you step forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, heart center. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Hold the breath there. Step back. Lower the knees. Keep the hips up. Lower the chin and chest. Inhale. Create a nice curve through the back, looking up at the sky. Exhale. Toes come under. Press back towards the heels. And you can adjust your stance to be in a comfortable place for the down dog. Good. Inhale, look between the palms, bend the knees. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, heart center. So we're adding some breaths as we go. We're going to be syncing up the movement with our breath. Just relax into it. It'll feel like second nature very soon. Inhaling up. Exhale through center. Inhale, step back. Lower the knees. Exhale, chin and chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, push back to the heels. Deep breath. We'll spend a moment here in down dog, pressing gently back towards the heels, lifting the hips up into the sky. If you can, take the elbows, instead of pointing them out, rotate them in. It'll bring your shoulder in. Make you engage more of your back instead of your shoulders. Pressing back to the heels. Good. Inhale, look between the palms, bend the knees. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, heart center. Good. We're going to move into our second set of sun salutations. We'll change it up just a little bit, but basically the same. We're going to move into some more asanas, more postures. So inhale. This time, bend the knees. Inhale. Looking up, like you're sitting down, sitting back into you should be engaging your quads. Biceps should be coming up towards the ears, looking straight where the middle finger is pointing at an angle, looking straight at that line up towards the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back. This time, if you want to, you can still do knees first, chest and chin, or you can do a full chaturanga from here, exhaling down, rolling forward, pushing up. Inhale. Exhale, back to down dog. Good. Inhale, looking up between the palms. Exhale, pressing back to the heels. We're preparing to do a step forward. Inhaling, bending the knees, looking up between the palms. Exhale, press the heels down, sink into the down dog position. Inhale, look between the palms. Exhale, pressing back. And now we're going to take our left foot into the sky. Heel points towards the sky. Inhaling up. Exhale, bring knee to chest. Inhale up. Exhale, knee to chest. One more time. Inhale up. And this time as you exhale, we'll bring the foot forward, knee to chest, foot goes between the hands. And if you can't quite make it there, just adjust till you are. You can put this back knee down to make it easier, or you can leave it up. From here, we're going to inhale and come up to Warrior One. Here we have our hips forward. We can look up between our palms. We can even bring our hands together, index finger pointing to the sky, looking straight up. And breathe, sinking into the center of our stance, feeling an opening along the front of the back leg and the hips. Good. Shifting forward so we can go back to the heel on our back foot, straightening the front leg, moving into a pyramid pose, inhaling up, creating length through the spine, and folding forward. Keep that back straight as you fold. You can use blocks here if you need, or you can hold to your shin. And breathe. Feeling a lot of opening through the front of the front leg and the back of the back leg. Try to keep your weight centered. Good. Bend the front knee. We're going to go into a standing split, keeping the hips square. Hips stay forward. Bringing the hands out in front of you. Inhaling as you lift the leg. And hinge. Hinge at the hip. You don't have to have a leg going into the sky. We're just working on our forward fold. And this back leg can be whatever height. You can still get a lot of work done. But fold forward, hinging at the hip. And breathe. And we're going to put this foot back down behind us. Step the hands back to the mat. Let the other foot come down to meet it. Chaturanga, or knees, chest, and chin. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale back to down dog. We're going to take a couple breaths in down dog, letting everything integrate. Inhale, look between the palms. Exhale, step or jump forward. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, but keep the knees bent here. Back to that bent leg stance. Looking between the palms. And back to heart center. Find your breath. Inhale up, bend the knees. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step or jump. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale back to down dog. And we're going to go with the other side. This time, inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale up. Knee to chest. Inhale up. And this time, step through. Again, you can put your back leg down and maneuver the front leg into position. Right between the palms. Inhale, warrior one. Everything stays square in front of you. Hips are forward towards the front of the mat. Sinking into the front thigh of the back leg. You'll even feel this opening up into your abdomen. That's the psoas. Again, you can keep your hands apart, bring them together, index finger looking up. Good. Shift to the heel, straighten the front leg, lengthen and fold. Going into a pyramid pose. Opening up the front lower leg of the front foot. Also the hamstring and the hamstrings of both legs. Breathe. Keep the hips moving forward. Good. Bend the front knee. Bring the palms forward, standing split. Inhale, lift the back leg. Hinge. And breathe. Good. Putting the back foot down behind you. Hands back to the mat. Other foot comes back to join it. Chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale to down dog. And breathe. And inhale, look between the palms. Exhale, step or jump. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, chest center. Great. Going to continue into a different set. Inhaling up. Exhale, down. Inhale, step or jump. Exhale as you lower. Inhale. And exhale back to down dog. Good. Again, we'll do a step through. Inhaling, left foot comes up. Exhale, step through. Inhale up, warrior one. And from here, we'll go straight into warrior two. Placing the heel of the back foot down, opening the hips. So we're going to be rotating, an external rotation of the hips, opening up our hips. Palms are out, fingertips pointing to the walls in front of you and behind you. Looking straight down your straight arm. Bending into the front leg. Don't let it go too far. Keep the lower leg about 90 degrees to the ground. Should feel the chest towards the wall, hips open. Creating a little bit of stretch through the midsection. Good. Stay in this stance with your lower body. Place the right hand down on the back of the right thigh. And open as you stretch back. Keep the lower body the same. Opening the left side body, looking up at the palm. Breathe. Through your rib cage, through your lower abdomen. Good. Straighten the front leg. Bring the left hand down inside the left foot. You can use a block here, or if you can get the mat, that's just fine. Triangle pose. Right hand up towards the sky, looking up at the fingertips. Hips are still open. Try to flatten your body out as if you were against a wall behind you. Good. Cartwheel the hands down, straddling the foot, step it back. Chaturanga, exhale, coming down, inhale up. Exhale to down dog. Good. Inhale, look between the palms. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, center. We'll do that same thing with the other side. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Now we went with the left last time. So this time we'll inhale and lift the right leg. Exhale, step it through. Again, reposition if you need to. Inhale up to warrior one. And put the back heel down. Warrior two. Opening the hips, flattening the chest and back towards the wall. Looking straight down the arm towards that middle finger. Right over top of that middle finger. Bending into the front foot. Opening the hips. Feeling strong. Feeling open balanced, capable. Keep the stance just the same. Inhale as you reach back overhead. Opening up the right rib cage, the right lateral abdomen, the obliques, the low back. And more into that hip and glute. Good. Now straighten the front leg. Right hand comes down inside the right foot. Left hand comes up. Flatten. Triangle pose. Looking up at the middle finger of the left hand, pointing towards the sky. Breathe. Left hand cartwheels down, straddling the front foot. Step it back. Exhale down, chaturanga. Inhale up. And exhale back to down dog. Take a couple breaths here. Feeling the opening in your body. Feeling anywhere that was tight or obstructed. Feeling it open, creating space, movement, vibration. Every breath moves to your palms of your hands and your feet, to the top of your head, through the pelvis, through your whole body. Inhale, bend the knees, look between the palms. Exhale, step or jump. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, bend the knees. And exhale, center. Good. I'm going to move on from here. Opening up to a wide leg stance. From here, we're going to start working our wide leg postures. Inhaling up, lengthening the spine. Exhale, fold. Again from the hip, keeping the back straight. Just folding down. Not curving the spine. Just folding down to wherever you go. And breathe. If it's comfortable, you can walk the palms back to where they're level with the back of the heels. So the back of the palms, the back of the heels in a line together. Lower body is leading the way in this stretch. Being in a solid foundational posture. And the upper body just folds forward. And the weight of it is what allows a gentle opening through your spine. Just relaxing, allowing the weight of your upper body to create the stretch. And bringing the right palm right underneath your head towards the center of your stance. We're going to inhale and twist, looking up towards the ceiling, up towards the left palm and fingertips. And breathe. Back is still straight, just rotating from the hips. Feeling the opening through the inner thighs. Yeah, just wringing out that spine like a wet rag. Coming back down, left hand is going to replace the right. Inhale and twist. We're getting twist here from the sacrum, from the tailbone, all the way up through the neck. And trying to get your nose to look up at the thumb. of your right hand. Just gently, don't force anything, but that's the intention. Really opening up and twisting open that spine. Getting that blood flow moving. Getting that cerebrospinal fluid moving. Good, and coming back down. I'm going to bring our fingers out and grab with the peace sign fingers, grab that big toe, wrap the thumb around the center, and again, let the top of your head just relax down towards this floor. Just letting the weight of the upper body be the stretch. Totally relaxed. Good. Moving the palms to the center. We're going to bring the heels in towards each other. Walk the feet in a little bit. As we come up, heels come in. We're going to go into a wide leg yogi squat. Here, up on the balls of the feet, if that's comfortable. If not, flat foot's just fine. Heels are in the air, engaging the calf, and just squat down into it. Opening up the perineum, the hips. Trying to stay as relaxed as possible. Find your breath. Good, and gently putting that back down. You can step to the front of your mat again. For the sake of visual, I'll point this way. Moving into standing balancing postures, which are always so much fun. So first we're going to start with our right foot. So shift your weight a little bit back and forth, finding the grounding in your left side until you feel like the left side can be rooted. When you find a good spot, let's bring the knee up on the right leg. Knee comes up. We're looking at our hips. We don't want to be jacking a hip up. We want to keep them as level as we can. Slide the right hand down the inside, grab the toe, extend out, and breathe. Heel is pushing forward here. Good. You can focus on one place if that helps. Opening up. Feeling the opening through the hips. Hand on it. You can open up the left hand too. You can look over to that side if you like, or just leave it here. Foot comes back. Remove the hands, keeping the foot up in the air. Good. Okay, this time going back to the right leg. Sinking the weight in the right leg, lifting left knee up. Grab the toe, extend. Open. It's okay to lose your balance. Happens to the best of us. And then back center. Remove the hand. And just keep working on it. Just stay settled and come back to it nice and easy. Keeping your breath as calm as possible. Good. So from here, we're going to move into our seated postures. So we'll come towards the front of the mat. Gently come down to the hips. You can roll back or just sit back. We're going to start wide leg. Opening up. And just taking a second to settle into it. A little bit back and forth. Extending the hands out. Lengthening through the spine. Folding forward. Toes are going to stay up towards the ceiling. Heels stay down. And just fold. Feel the opening. A gentle movement back and forth can sometimes unlock fibers of the muscle, like picking a lock using a key, or just where you find those little notches that open it up a little bit deeper and a little bit deeper. Feel free to make small micro adjustments which allow that stretch to feel even better. And keep looking for things like that that will improve your practice and make you feel more connected with your body, listening deeply to your body and what it wants. Right foot's going to come in, foot against the inner left thigh, and adjust the hips so we're going to be squared towards our front foot. Lengthen, extend, and fold. Janu Sirsasana. Folding over that front leg. Feeling the opening through the hamstring. Feeling long through the upper body. Very tall. Good. Right hand comes back behind you. We're going to open up, rolling onto the right shin bone. Opening the rib cage. And as you come back down this time, put the right foot underneath you. Make you a little bit higher. Lift up. Inhale. Exhale, fold. So coming at this same stretch from a different angle. A little bit higher. Should get some different fibers engaged. And breathe. Good. Again, right hand goes back. Lifting up, stretching, opening the rib cage. This time as you come down, we're going to put the heel of the right foot right under your perineum. So you're going to be sitting your pelvic floor on top of the heel of the right foot. You should feel a little upward pressure support there. Extend up and fold. And breathe. This will help open up the energetic flows moving up through your spine, opening the pelvic bowl, lower abdomen, creating some stimulation, some strengthening for that pelvic floor. Good. And from here, leave the right leg as it is. Knees should be pointing forward, heels back. We're going to bring the left foot over so the left knee stacks on top of the right knee. Good. We're going to reach over with the right hand. So right hand's going to touch the outside of the left thigh. Left hand goes behind you. Inhale and twist. Looking over that left shoulder. Good. We're going to unwind it and come back to the wide leg posture. Lengthen and fold. Good. Left foot this time is going to come in to the right inner thigh. And adjust the hips to point towards the right foot, inhaling up and fold. Good. Left hand behind you, opening, stretching through the rib cage, the armpit. Adjust the left foot so you're going to come down sitting on top of the flat bottom of the foot, lifting your whole posture higher. Extend and fold. Good. One more time. Left hand behind you, opening. Feeling the opening through the rib cage. Adjust the left foot. So you're going to sit onto the heel of the left foot. Perineum goes right on top of that. Extend and fold. Feeling that gentle support underneath the perineum, strengthening and stabilizing that pelvic floor. Opening the energetic movement up the spine. Good. Left knee stays pointing forward. We're gonna roll off that foot and bring the right leg over. And come back, left elbow towards that right knee, and the left hand goes to the outside of the right thigh. Right hand behind you, and twist. Looking over that right shoulder. Good, and coming back center and unwinding. We're going to make our way down to laying posture. Just by gently coming down. Knees are in the air, feet are flat. We're going to move into a bridge pose. As we start to transition towards our closing here, we've had some good movement, we've generated some warmth, and we've gotten some really good deep stretching going on. And we've been starting to really wring out that spine like a sponge and get that blood flow moving. We're going to move into our closing. I'm going to start with some bridge poses. First one, we're going to come up, pressing the feet into the earth beneath you, lifting the pelvis up into the sky. We're going to do an unsupported bridge pose to start, getting the shoulders underneath you. And then make some adjustments until you can feel the middle finger of your hands just grazing the back of your heel. That's about where you want to be. And breathe into that lower belly. Breathe into that pelvic bowl. Good, and gently setting it down with a flat back. And letting your spine relax. And do this 2 more times. These next 2 times will both be what we call a supported bridge pose. So it starts the same. Have your middle finger graze the back of the heels, so you know you're in about the right position. Shoulders are flat against the earth. Press the feet, lift up the hips. This time we're going to bring our hands up into our lower belly, making a stand with our elbows, and just holding the hips in position. And breathe and relax. And gently set it back down, relaxing the spine. One more time, press the feet, bring the hands underneath, make a stand with your elbows. Chest is open, shoulders are open. And gently setting it back down. From here we're going to move our hands underneath our hips, giving it a little bit of a prop, and bring the heels up towards the sky, lengthening the backs of the legs, straightening at the knees. No need to lock anything out, just straightening. We're changing the way our blood flows here. Bringing some blood flow out from the legs, from the feet, and back towards our vital organs, and back towards our heart. A lot of what we're doing here is starting to activate and engage our lower belly, the dantian, this alchemical power source for our body, where our breath goes, and where a lot of our movement originates. When we twist, turn, jump, walk, all of it originates from that lower belly area, from the low spine. We're starting to get the blood flow back to there. That's what we like to do in the closing, to feel our best. So get our blood flow back in that direction. Good. And gently bringing the feet down. And holding, hugging the knees in towards the chest. And breathe. Finding your gratitude, your thankfulness for your opportunity to practice, for having this body that's healthy enough to practice. No matter what you're working with, you're here on the mat. Be thankful for this moment. And from here we're going to take a couple little starters to rolling up into our seated position. So roll up, down the length of your spine. And then when you're ready, go ahead and pop up. And coming back into a seated position. Eyes can be closed if comfortable, or else just gently looking down towards the ground. And find your breath, remembering our intention through this practice to keep one eye on our breath, to keep one eye on our internal landscape. It's something we can train ourselves to do in life. It's to split our focus a little bit. And not in a bad way. This is a way of splitting your focus that will make you more productive, will make you less anxious, more calm, less frazzled and more energetic, more you. We split our focus a little bit, so we're always looking at what's happening inside. We're watching our breath. We're watching the way our body is reacting, our heart rate, our nervous system. And we're maintaining that first. We're making sure we are in the best place we can be. It's the one thing we can control no matter what's going on outside of us. We just got to put some effort into learning how to do it, making it a habit. And watch that breath as it gently expands, that lower belly rising and falling. Feeling our strength, our vigor, our inspiration, our light inside. And we'll gently work our way down to a laying position for our final asana, Savasana. Resting our head, getting our shoulders underneath us, palms to the sky, feet out. And take the biggest breath you've taken all day. And let it out. As your body sinks into the earth beneath you. And gently, slowly coming back to the room. Feeling a little bit of movement in the fingertips and the toes. Letting that movement extend up to the wrists and ankles. And up farther. When you're ready, gently roll to your right side. You can use your right arm to support your head. Your head can just rest on your right bicep or wrist. And take a moment here. And then keeping your eyes closed or just relaxed, find your way back up to the seated position. A simple seat where we began the day. And just feel the breath as it moves through your body. Thank you for practicing with me. And thank you for practicing for the world. The light inside me sees the light inside you and is grateful for it. Namaste.